Sole proprietorship, pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages. Sole proprietorships are the simplest form of business organization, and as such have certain innate advantages emanating from that simplicity. However, they are also only suitable for someone who is a sole owner carrying on the business, whether alone or perhaps with a few employees. A sole proprietorship is not suitable if other people expect to participate in the ownership or governance of the business, as the organizational structure cannot legally support this expansion of ownership and/or governance. To describe it in the most straightforward terms, a sole proprietorship is a business with a single owner who is solely responsible for all liabilities, with tax and legal authorities viewing the business and the owner as one and the same. With that being said, the potential advantages of a sole proprietorship can include: it is inexpensive to set up. It provides the proprietor with greater control and privacy. Generally speaking, only the proprietor has the ability to bind the business, although in certain circumstances, employees and other individuals who act as agents of the proprietor can also bind the business. The proprietor can write off business losses directly against personal income, which can be a notable benefit. Management and administration typically is more straightforward and inexpensive as compared to other forms of business organization, typically involving less paperwork, an easier tax setup and banking arrangements, and fewer fees. And it is easy to restructure the business at a later date. Conversely, some of the potential disadvantages of a sole proprietorship can include: there is no limited liability, as there is no distinction between business assets and personal assets of the proprietor. Only the proprietor can write off losses. Only the proprietor realizes profits or growth. Taxation can be quite onerous and incapable of taking advantage of tax strategies available to other business structures, many of which are written in the tax legislation. It tends to be more difficult to obtain financing and business credit. Similarly, it is not structured to effectively raising capital and investments in the growth and expansion of the business, and it tends to be more difficult to sell this form of business. The only substantive legal requirement for a sole proprietorship, apart from laws of general application such as income tax and licensing provisions, is that if a person is doing business in trading, manufacturing, or mining and uses a business name other than the person's own, the person is required to register this name with the appropriate registrar. If you are launching a business or have need of legal counsel with respect to your business endeavors, contact our law firm for a confidential initial consultation. Thank you.